minigames and stuff. Go to quest. And you guys tell me if there's something not working. Because knowing me, there will be something messing up again. As per usual.
Ayaka, Yoimiya, you're already here!
Good morning.
Like, the sound was really high for me.
Yesterday afternoon went well.
That's better.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka? What were you up to yesterday?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udex Nervilech at the Palais Marmonia.
And he didn't bring us with him?
I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. He told me to go see the sights around Fontaine and to enjoy the local culture. So I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the opera house on Aranias Island.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there! 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together! You've already seen them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, those two!
We keep fighting them.
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing. Like we could keep watching them forever.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them too.
Yeah, first time I saw them and realized I didn't have to fight them immediately and could just stand there and watch. I just stood there and watched for a while.
I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then splash! We were beneath the waves.
Oh, are they going to show us a cutscene of them swimming now?
At first, I didn't dare to open my
Ooh.
mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip. She got used to everything way faster than I did.
This is wholesome as shit.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon as we dove in. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the romaritime flowers blossoming underwater, like little candles lighting up the streets at night.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma. Like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people.
Ooh. Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beasts.
Yeah, you mean those we keep killing?
Love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this.
Yeah, getting her so sweating. I think it's a fetish by now, honestly. Now she even brought some. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, everyone keeps bringing Yoimiya underwater. Have you guys seen the
back to the city. I figured she'd
gonna wait till. Have you guys seen the interactive map? Tried to like look for hydroculus and stuff like that there. There's so many pictures of Yoimiya's butt underwater. Like, so many. People keep posting them. Yeah, everyone keeps bringing Yoimiya underwater.
Yeah, even I was worried I wouldn't be able to get up. I still felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night. But as soon as I woke up today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and I was ready to go.
Speaking of the film, where's everybody else?
My brother and
The
Zakia
bitch.
were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. They should be here soon. As for the others, we're here.
Chiori with her weird shoes.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished
How
the
does she
Special
walk?
Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
Wait, 6 miles?
I'm so tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has.
Same,
Good morning,
Frida.
everyone.
Same.
Boarding. Can someone fetch fetch me a cup of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar.
Sure, I'd be happy to do that for you. No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get
Can
started
relate to
on
Farina.
makeup.
Yeah, absolutely.
The last thing I
Can't
want
get
is
the day started
coffee
without
stains on my
coffee,
costumes.
energy drink, anything without
The
with
perfect job
caffeine.
for an assistant.
So much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that.
Same,
You sure
Farina.
look
Same.
exhausted, Farina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect
Dedication.
you to be so thorough.
Well, I was the biggest star in Olifontaine after all. It takes more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I know how to get serious when the situation calls for it. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon, so why wouldn't I do the same for my own life?
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Is she going to drop it or something? Why did we get that angle?
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director and the aroma of coffee feels almost as refreshing as hearing the birds chirping in the morning.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really? Great!
He is really looking forward to our film and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers. Well then, Mr. Xavier, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members. This is our prop manager, Veronique.
This is
She'll be in
NPC number
charge of
1,
all the film's
and then there's
props
NPC
and
number 2.
items. And this is Bono, our lighting technician.
No, that's
He'll be in
NPC number
charge of
2.
Lighting and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Wow.
AKA
Sure
NPC
feels
number
like we
2.
have some real professionals joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my sincerest gratitude to everyone in the crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I really thought that this was the nail in the coffin for this film. I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to help me on such short notice. Thank you. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier. We're all honored to be a part of this.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday, this film will
Hope
be
someday
remembered as a
Genshin upgrades their
prime
NPC
cultural
assets or
exchange
even just their
between
faces to
Fontaine
make them
and
more
Inazuma.
different from each other.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed.
The story is the
They have
reason
tried
I
to
agreed
make them a
join.
bit more different,
I
like
can't
in
bear to even
in
imagine what this
Sumeru.
film would look like
They
without
look
the very
kind of a bit
best
more different,
director.
but they still have like the
Anyway,
exact
I
same
would like to make
face
a promise to
structure.
everyone that as the producer of this film, I'll do whatever I can to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. This is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here, as well as the endless effort we are about to pour into it. So, without further ado, the Two Musketeers will officially begin filming now!
Cool. That clapping sound is so
Director Farina.
lackluster.
All right. Listen up, everyone.
Cheesy egg bread has been cooked.
The
Nice.
scene takes place when the two
Always
young
good to have a snack.
musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa. Seems Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Is everyone
No,
clear?
no, no. It's
I don't want
director.
anyone traipsing around the set like umbrella finches. All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that
Director,
I mean,
indeed,
the
Cave,
good kind of
indeed.
waves.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
Yeah, I mean, no wonder. Like, of course she's traumatized. Paimon. Paimon's so insensitive. Alright. So what now? Now we need to look for people who need help. Okay.
How about here?
A little more to the left.
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show. It's interesting to imagine what kind of atmosphere the lights will create. I
Sure.
heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right? Those roles are just perfect for the two of you.
They are. Especially Paimon, like, the only thing she can do.
While flying?
Well, sure, there's that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If
Sure.
I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack.
We start rolling before that, sure.
I see. It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there too.
What was that voice? What was that voice?
Oh, exciting to see so many people
NPC
working
2
together to
has
bring the film
a
to life.
weird voice.
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it. But she was right. We do have a super close bond, don't we?
Of course. I always have a close bond with my food.
I was really happy to hear that.
Okay, so now I go speak to... Oops, I clicked on the wrong person. Okay, good. I speak to both.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before. She said that you two were great friends when you were kids.
No talking. I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
Ah, yes. To help me really look the part.
To achieve a more young and naive look for this scene.
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
What
You just have
wrinkles?
too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
What wrinkles?
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
We should have given him wrinkles. Yeah, that would have been something. Oh, do we get to speak to Chevreuse now?
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon. Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape and proportions I saw in reference images. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the flash and smoke effects of a real gun being fired.
Smart.
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
That's right. The sound effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to start now. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well maintained.
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevreuse. I assume you use these types of firearms on a regular basis?
Ayaka casually asking,
Yes.
do you kill
I
people on a
perform
regular
routine maintenance
basis?
on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and weight, to the point where it feels like a natural extension of my body.
Yes. This way, our weapons will never betray us in the heat of battle.
Yes, well said. It seems we have the same philosophy on this topic.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
As long as they don't
First and
accidentally
foremost,
use
never
a
point the
real
weapon at anyone,
weapon.
regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon, or whether you're holding it or it's on the table. This holds for any time when you're not actively engaging an enemy.
Okay, understood.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder, and use your eye to look down the weapon's sights.
Like this?
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
This is the end of the road for you.
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. And relax your shoulders. Here, allow me to demonstrate. This is the end of the road for you.
Huh. Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
This is said
Director
it's
Farina,
gangster
there's something
stance.
I wish to discuss with you.
Yeah, I mean,
What is it?
it is.
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
So is the target supposed to be like on the ground or something, or is it just a really short target?
Are you sure you wish to do
Since
this?
they're pointing down?
I believe it would be most fitting.
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevreuse, could the two of you please come over
Imagine
here?
they suddenly bring in Klee to be a terrorist they have to shoot down.
Let's go see.
But nah, Klee only gets screen time on the summer.
What is it?
I have a question for you,
Bad.
Miss Chevreuse. Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Chevreuse.
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries, and I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get rather complicated. Now, I will be able to focus on my work. Besides, you also know that I'm not really one for public performances.
Are you really sure?
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the two musketeers in the original story could be improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character, but this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister, and the theme of the two supporting and relying on each other isn't conveyed very well. But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly.
Are you going to give Chevreuse a skin as well? That would be cool.
That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevreuse.
Chevreuse mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
But she will still have to prioritize her work.
Alright, I'll take the role.
Or not.
It's decided then. I'll get started on making edits to the script. We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and
Chevreuse
costumes.
fangirl group. Yeah.
I have a feeling
Everyone
that
likes
our
Chevreuse.
adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevreuse. You have my gratitude.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, I suppose there's no need to worry. Let's go, Miss Chevreuse. I look forward to working with you.
Well, I also
Please,
thought she'd
just
be
call me
too
Chevreuse.
busy with her work, and then she just accepted. Yeah. I'm glad she
Seems like
accepted.
you're
That
really going
means
out of your
more of
way
her
to
in the
solve
event.
problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a desire to spend more time on formal business.
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time. I'm sure you have other reasons for backing out.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, just like the Traveler. But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side. I would like to give her
That's
some
sweet.
space.
Alright, go on. Spoil her some more.
Ayato, it's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
This is justice.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you saying those lines.
So, are you going to go back to work now?
Yes. I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the clapperboard. Actors, to your positions. We're about to start shooting the first scene.
Go on now. And please take good care of Ayaka.
Yep, don't worry.
You're totally not going to gaslight her like she did with us the first time we met her. Well, not gaslight, but she was super manipulating
I look
us.
forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
Alright, now that we're all here, let me help set the scene for everyone.
Okay.
The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. We want to capture how naive and innocent they are, despite their pain. Chevreuse will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment. Silence on the set! Lights! Camera! Action!
Action!
Go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home.
Mother, you were out for so long. We were beginning to worry about you.
That was a bit too close. I thought it was going to be a bit
Safe and sound.
further away, but okay.
I brought your favorite treat, apple turnovers.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh.
Aren't you
I
going
must
to
have
show
bumped
the
into
hand?
something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Focus on Iris.
I've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names. They said we were...
Shh. It's all right. Don't worry. Girls, it doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can
I
define
have no
you
idea
with
if I'm
such
doing
words.
things right here or
You
not.
both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful
The way we are
flowers.
filming things here
Maybe
is
you're
Traveler
trying to
just
blossom
teleporting all
hasn't
over the
quite come yet.
place
But one
to get
day,
different
you two
angles.
will bloom more beautifully than anything else.
How are we getting all these
Don't let
angles?
the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut!
Did we do
Not
good?
bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. Also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
She did her one job wrong.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, Chevreuse?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
Yeah, should it, Paimon?
You
Yeah.
two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film.
You should have more confidence.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles. This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered.
Will she shut up this time or?
Lights, camera, action!
She did right.
Back! Mother? What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? What's... Mother! Mother... She's...
Huh? There's poison in this cup.
How does she know?
I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Creepy Ayaka. Yeah, what did her eyes do right there?
Cover up their actions. Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
The voice actors actually did a really good job here.
Just going to let them get away with this?
Yeah.
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this.
Same, Cave, same.
At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place.
Ayaka's voice actor has improved since Inazuma. Damn.
Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
I love Chevreuse' voice. It's so good.
Great performance.
Oh my, you're so amazing, Ayaka! And were those real tears I saw? How did you do it?
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Farina said action, I told myself not to think about anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy? Pipe down, everyone!
What do you mean you discovered? You aren't the one to cast her. Farina giving herself all the credit. A full day of filming on the set quickly passes.
Huh? Are we done already? But Paimon wants to keep playing with the clapperboard.
Paimon enjoying it too much.
How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
A little bit.
Good work, you two.
You too, Chevreuse. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right! We were having so much fun that Paimon nearly forgot! You have a case where the murders seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right? So, how are they similar exactly?
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, always using their guns to carry out their revenge. And on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned.
There were rainbow roses in your case?
That's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning.
I mean, not more concerning than people dying, but like, sure.
Now Paimon can't stop wondering what kind of ulterior motive the murderer might have. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
I think we can join the case.
On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, thank you for your dedication to justice.
Of
There's
course
no
we'll
time
help
to
you,
lose.
Chevreuse.
We should start investigating right away. Follow me.
We'll follow you.
Now? Well, we just got done filming all day.
Let's stay home if you want, Paimon. I don't need you.
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea. If you don't stay vigilant, you will pass right
I mean,
by
I
them
don't
in the
mind if
fog.
Paimon goes home
That's how one of my
to
favorite
sleep
books
and I
always
help
puts it,
Chevreuse.
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out
Did I
some
get
workshops.
something? Flame? Ah. Oh, it just became 10. Okay. Wait, how far away are we going? This waypoint is probably close-ish, or this one? Teleport. Okay, before heading there, I just ran out of my energy drink for today, so I will be right back.
There'll be an extra fee for that. There'll be an extra fee for that.
Alright, back. It would be better if they hired voice actors for the pet gadgets and make them say Paimon's lines instead. Pet gadgets? What pet gadgets? Have I missed something? Okay, so let's follow the shiny road. Like Chevreuse. Oh, yeah! Okay, yeah, that would be fun. I don't remember Chevreuse' voice, actually, if she has one.
Welcome to LeChaux's Clockwork Workshop.
It's
How can I
E.
help you?
Whatever.
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components lately.
Special components? Sorry, could you be more specific?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for firearms.
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of things here.
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble. We are merely investigating a case, and we're hoping that you could cooperate.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would entail.
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual rather than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so? I understand. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Okay, so next place, where is teleport here? I never used the elevator thingy. Oh, by the way, one thing I forgot to check. I need to use some resin, actually. I switched up Deluxe weapon because I had an experience thingy here where I had to forge 2 4-star weapons. So I just looked up weapons that can be good for any of the characters I used. And Prototype Archaic works for Deluxe, so I got him that, but I need to get some more of these and some of these. Okay, but I can't do it today. Right, because the day just changed. Okay, then never mind. Then I'll continue the quest.
Oh, hey, Chevreuse. Run out of
To be
oil for
honest,
your
I'm
musket
kind of
again?
sick of Paimon. Yeah, we all are.
I want to know if
Hi,
anyone has
Scully.
come to your shop recently to order some firearm components.
Oh, is this another case? Let me think. I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontanalia Film Festival, but I refused all of those requests.
Oh, why's that?
Because there's no profit! I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for mechanical components?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Cendre. I don't typically give them to one specific person.
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
Don't mention it. Always happy to have the Musketeers' patronage.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, let's head to Fleuve Cendre next.
Huh? Are you sure? People might not be so thrilled to see the captain
Shut
of
up,
the special
Paimon.
patrol there.
You think so, huh? Then I guess you don't know.
Huh? No what?
That I grew up in Fleuve Cendre.
Ooh. We get more. No, wait, I haven't unlocked the waypoint there. Shoot, I forgot how to actually get there. That's why I haven't unlocked the waypoints. Okay, I guess this is the perfect timing then, because it's showing me the way. Oh. Let's get the viewpoint first. Right, so this way then. Thank you for making the trail disappear. There we go. So here it is. I didn't almost fall into the water. Oh, Chevreuse and Lilopar. Lilopar, is that the like little lamp thing? I remember there was like little running down these stairs. Looked really weird. Yeah, that's the little lamp thing, right? Thank you. True, I teared up at it one little part. Don't spoil, I don't think I've actually finished that in my main account because I'm not like super fan of those desert quests. I always get lost. I mean, I did assume that we wouldn't have the lamp thingy with us all the time. Don't tell me anything else. Don't tell me anything. I guess so. We need to speak to some people, I think. So I hate those children. They keep wanting to play hide and seek with me.
It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting
Hey,
the
Alar.
delivery of goods to Poisson.
Welcome, welcome.
I can allocate some more manpower to help out with that problem. What do you say?
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at
Been a
dinner
while.
about
Yeah,
month ago and
it's
lost
been
his gun.
like
3 days
a
later,
couple weeks or
he
something
turned
since
up
I
in the
saw you
car.
last.
What's weird about that? He just forgot where he put it, right?
Then again, I haven't been streaming like a lot
Anything of value left in the tavern won't
lately
ever
because
make
of
it to the
work.
next day.
The 10th. Oh yeah, okay, so
But
more
that
than
gun
2
turned out to be an
weeks.
exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
I didn't say anything.
Only
about
came
it.
in once.
And Floof Sandra,
Yeah,
knowing who was
yeah, that's
killed
true.
is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him. Every time he's here, he just
I
orders a
think I
drink and
clipped
sits there with a
just when you
nasty look in
followed
his
because
eyes.
that's when Renee's Kazuha was glitching through the ground.
Yeah,
I thought
no
that was a bit
problem.
funny.
Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers. Not to mention the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, Chevreuse. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina,
Chevrouse's
you've still
hair
been
is
gone
so
too
long, she's sitting on it.
Not many people know
Relatable.
you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here. It's for your own safety.
Sorry,
Come and go as I please.
don't spoil
I'm
Cave!
afraid I'll be appearing more often.
Also
doing my
not
work.
just for me, because I've done almost every quest and stuff in my main account. I
Don't
think I'm
say
just
I
missing
didn't.
some things in the forest. No, I mean in the desert. But yeah, also for other people. Try not to spoil. Okay, where is the next person? Upstairs somewhere? Oh, I had forgotten about this. Why is there a freaking turtle here?
Hello. I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest anybody.
You say that now.
It's the truth. Here, take this as my guarantee.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the Special Patrol bribing a citizen?
Shh.
Seems you're
Shut up,
different from
Paimon.
the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Cendre lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night. So loud that it's been waking me up.
Were they gunshots?
Paimon can't even whisper
Possibly.
properly. Yeah,
It's hard
her
to
whisper
tell
is just shrieking.
Someone's house collapsing,
Shut up,
a pipe
Paimon.
exploding somewhere. It's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
Then
Sneaky, sneaky.
think about it some more.
She's giving her even more.
Shut up, Paimon. Maybe she's just giving out some pâté de fruit.
The noises came from the end of the southern waterway.
Well, I was so mad at
Came
her
out
at this
and had a look
point.
for myself, and I
Like,
wasn't
shut up,
feeling too
Paimon.
well,
Yeah.
but I didn't dare get too close.
Paimon really
That's
can't
all I
keep
know.
things
All right,
shut.
I'll
Like,
take your word for it.
also on the Kaya
Thanks
quest
for the
with the
kindness,
treasure.
lady.
She's impossible to bring anywhere. Paimon needs to shut up. Yeah.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk.
I want some potato fruit.
My apologies, I'm all out of sweets. Though I do have some other tempting snacks in my custody. Fries, fried chicken.
I love how we immediately react.
You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious diet. Now then, let's keep going.
I like Chevreuse. Okay, that way for the last person.
What's all this? Some broken planks and barrels, as well as some liquor bottles?
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up, these are obviously marks from musket bullets. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot. They were using the barrels and bottles for target practice.
Smart girl.
Could it have been the killer?
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Cendra own guns, few hide the fact from others. And even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots. Anyway, let's go. There might be more to this.
Yo, Ferox!
Seems like that's all we'll
What's
be able
up?
to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here than up on the
Good to
surface.
see ya.
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect, then their timeline was probably something like this. A month
Thank
ago,
you,
our
I
suspect
changed
wandered
it.
down and we took it home to disassemble it.
The hair was
Once we
blending
figured
too
out
much
its
with the
mechanics,
backgrounds in
we brought it
Genshin.
back. In the following
Especially
weeks,
with the
he
grass.
used some parts to create his own makeshift musket and took it to the
I
Fleuve
like how
Cendra
it
for
turned
target
out.
practice. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, he left a rainbow rose on the body, just like the scene in the novel.
Inazuma Ray.
Closer to figuring out the killer's identity.
Could be fun to have like an avatar for each element. But yeah, that would be a lot of work as well, so maybe not.
The deceased
Electro
was a
Ray.
resident of Fleuve Cendra. It's said that he was a poor, solitary man.
I also have an earring now. It was so difficult to make it not fly all over the place, but I made it stand still. But if we're following the novel, shouldn't the guy have been a nobleman?
Yeah, that's also something
Make it
I'm
a
trying to
redeem.
figure out.
I don't really have like channel points thing yet, because I need to get to affiliate. I think I need like 10 more followers or something.
Have any enemies. He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him.
Every
enough to
element
shoot him dead,
favorite team.
much less care to leave a rose on his body.
Maybe.
What message is the killer trying to convey, and to whom exactly?
Could they be the novelist?
We've thoroughly investigated that possibility. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff there have confirmed his account.
It always looks so weird when I take a drink.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of 6, and all the proper procedures were followed. There are also records of him at an orphanage before then. In the story, the mother of the 2 musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course, he could have changed the children's ages, but I don't want to assume anything without evidence. More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person.
I like how much focus they actually gave Chevreuse, because she's such a cool character. So even though she's a 4-star, they actually gave her a bit of focus. That's nice.
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once we're done with the film. I'm sure that given time, new leads will present themselves.
Just need 50. Should be too long. Need 16 more people. Yeah, I think I don't need that many. I have like 30 something. And I also have reached the correct goals for everything else, I think, like average viewers, and I don't remember what else. Like stream a certain amount of days or something as well. Those are not a problem, I think. Oh, I got 34 now. Nice. Last I checked, I had 33. Looks like someone followed me while I wasn't streaming. Nice. So yeah, I'll have to think of some things to have as like channel redeem point thingies when I get there. Let's see, claim. Okay, nothing to claim. Should we continue the quest immediately or do some of the mini games? You know what? Let's do the whole quest in one go. Wait until 8 the following morning. Redeem hydrate, and then we will also drown you like how you drown Lucy. Now I'm kind of scared to have hydrate. Go to get to the gathering spot. You see that? Okay, it's at the surface level again. Kinda really like Chevreuse because of that, because before I was kind of lukewarm towards her. Like, she's pretty but not like amazing like Shenna. Yeah, that's true. And I also kind of the color of her hair and the clothes kind of crash a little. The purple and the red. They could have maybe muted a bit the purple so that it doesn't crash as much. But her appearance otherwise is really nice. I really liked her voice when I heard it. And her personality when I saw it in the live stream on the trailer there. You see how Pride make me drown in my freaking streams. Oh, does it? I haven't noticed that. Usually I keep having Lucy hydrate a lot, like, or all the channel points I get from watching her streams or lurking on them, I used to drown her. If it was a more lavender color or like a less bright red, it would have been, yeah, I agreed. So, like, the colors don't work super well, but they're also kind of clever with her, like, how she boosts the overloaded reaction, which is Electro and Pyro. So I kind of like the decision of the colors they chose just because of what she does. But at the same time, like, maybe they should have gone with a bit more lavender or something. But probably they didn't want to give her a color too similar to Kaching. I'm assuming maybe. So they were probably trying to make it a bit different from Kaching's hair.
This upcoming scene is the two Muskets.
Are you struggling with typing out Pyro?
There will be quite a bit of action, but no choreography beyond what we've already rehearsed. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
Chevreuse is Keckwing, confirmed.
It reminds me of that fateful.
Is that how you spell Kaching now?
And now that I've said it, I can even make out the faint fragrance of herbal tea in the air.
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own father?
Keckwing.
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother. In this world, mora and status is everything. She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions?
Because of
how naive can a woman
Queen. Yeah, she's the queen.
Single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice and sent mother
Poor
to her
Kaching.
death.
You guys are bullying her.
Deadly poison. The 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
And that's exactly why
Oh, I like the detail of how they actually hold the muskets differently.
2 muskets would be enough to defeat me.
Like Ayaka holds it a bit sideways.
What is strong?
That's a nice detail.
Mora and power.
She's the coffin queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Oh, we have to fight?
There are too many of them.
Wait, we get to try Chevreuse.
It'll be okay. We'll cover each other.
Ah,
Iris.
cool.
And Mother will be watching over us too.
Take flight.
Ha. I'm switching to the look.
You've lost.
I got the reference also. It was supposed to be a reference.
To my own 2 kids.
She got me through Abyss. Oh, same. Same.
We are no children of
I like this trial.
We'll never call that place
Now
our
we got to
home.
try Chevreuse before she's even released.
Tell me,
That's fun.
what did you do all this for? You lost your mother and will soon
It's
kill
not
your
like
father
Ayaka
as
and
well.
Chevreuse really work together, but...
Sentences for your crimes.
Yeah, that went way too fast. I was hoping for more waves of enemies or something.
Justice.
Gunshot. Imagine if someone had accidentally switched the weapon to a actual real weapon.
Finally, it's over.
Sorry, Caps. With Thunder, she went crazy. Her and Nahida is just one of the best. Yeah, she is amazing with Aggravate, and I actually use her to prop some Hyper Bloom
Lots of flowers.
because her burst hits a lot of
Mother always did love going where the blossoms were.
her burst hits a lot of the cores created, so she's actually pretty decent with her Hyper
Go
Bloom.
visit Mother's grave.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
The voice actors are so freaking good.
Huh? Tulip, look!
What is it?
What is it?
Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look,
That rainbow rose looks different than the ones we've seen before.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect the scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take. All right, everyone. We've got a wrap for Tulip and Iris.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevreuse!
Amazing performance.
thank you.
Yep, I agree.
I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly. I wish I could savor the experience for just a bit longer.
We could do another take. Fight with Chevreuse once more.
Paimon's not ready to say goodbye to the clapperboard either. So
Shut up,
it's really
Paimon.
been a lot of fun. You were great too, Chevreuse. The way you said, long-awaited justice. It gave Paimon chills.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember trying to act it out in my room the first few times I read it.
Whoa,
She's so cute.
I would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Captain, I have
Why is
something
your boy
urgent to
Geo?
report.
Because I was exploring a bit
excuse me,
in
everyone. I'll be
Leo
back in just a
before.
moment.
I was picking up some Geo kills, trying to clean them off, and trying to get a bit more stamina. I got my statue to level 8, I think.
Was she whisked away by work already? I was just.
Yeah, that's why he's Geo.
It seemed like some urgent
And
official
honestly, I've
business.
kind of started to get used to using him as Geo. I'm kind of having fun with him.
So quickly today. Switching around the filming schedule would have been a real pain. Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone know that we're all done for today. You can go home and get some rest.
I'm judging you.
And one last thing,
You know about the challenge I'm doing, don't you? That I'm only using the Traveler with the correct element of the place we are at.
Taking up full-time acting.
So when I'm exploring Leo, I'm only using Geo Traveler.
Looking for a lead actress.
Thank you for your
I'm
kind
not going
words,
to be
Dr.
using
Verona.
Dendro Traveler in a long time.
Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I
Because
have to
I'm
take
not
care of
exploring
back home at the
Sumru
Yashiro
properly
Commission.
until
I cannot remain in
until I have
one to
Nahida.
pursue an acting career.
That's true. I forgot to change
I
to
will make sure to treasure
to
this
Hydro.
incredible opportunity in my heart.
Oh, that's a shame. But I understand. Just let me know if you ever change your mind.
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. But hopefully I'll see you on set over the next few days. Even though my part's wrapped, I'd still like to swing by and help out the crew. See you
What else
tomorrow,
is there to
Traveler
do in the
Paimon.
movie? When Pyro will come out, I'll do a Pyro only challenge. That would be fun.
Well, what should we do next? Maybe we'll go investigate the case some more with Chevreuse today.
Maybe,
Traveler,
maybe.
Paimon, please come with me.
Looks like it, yeah.
Huh? Where are we going?
You could say that our ship has finally chanced upon one of those small, remote islands of intel.
Ooh. Let's go. But yeah, you're right. Just in case there's a fight or something, I should switch my element. So let's go, Hydro Traveler. Just gonna double check as well that I didn't give him a Geo Goblet or anything. Okay, EM, that's good. That's cheating. What's cheating? Gotta use the correct traveler for the correct zone. Look, look, I'm so good, guys. Pew, pew, pew. Hydro moment. Everything is cheating. Nah.
Paimon's exhausted.
Why are you so exhausted? We're just floating, everyone. Like, what's so exhausting about floating?
Chevreuse, why did you take us here?
Did you find a new clue?
Affirmative. It wasn't anything conclusive, but it should show us a clear way forward. Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Emily?
Oh, you mean that famous perfumer?
It's not the creepy one from
She's a good friend
Leo,
of
right?
She's lent me her aid several times in the past. to
Paimon
resolve
just
some
being
difficult
Paimon.
cases.
Oh my god,
After
I'm
I
so
discovered the
tired.
rainbow rose
Yeah,
at the scene of the murder, I sent it to her.
we are tired of you as
Probably the
well.
foremost expert on
True.
flowers and scents in all of Fontaine.
Honestly, Hoya would please a lot of people if they just didn't have so many Paimon moments in the events.
But according to Emily, the
Like, it makes
rainbow
sense to
rose
have her
left by
in
the killer
the
was
stories
derived
and
from
stuff
a
like that,
very
in the
rare
Arkham Quest
cultivar.
and stuff. Like, in the events, we could have moments alone with the other characters without Paimon having to be there.
Paimon just thought they grew everywhere in the wild.
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated will always show some different features from
Yeah,
those
it would
that
make
bloom
us
in the
happy.
wild.
Exactly.
We already knew
Exactly.
that the rose left at the scene belonged to a special cultivar. With Emily's expertise, we were able to pinpoint the place where it was first
We also
picked
want to hear a bit more of the travelers.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So whoever first planted that rainbow rose was probably the killer.
Like, we almost never
Precisely.
hear his
And
voice.
after we checked what we learned against some sales records from the past, we discovered that there's only one person in all of Fontaine who could grow and sell this specific cultivar.
Only one mission where we don't need to deal with Paimon. Really, which one? I don't
It's the
remember.
novelist.
Seriously, blank slate main character is a bit of a bore sometimes. Like, it peaked in Half-Life 2 about
To be
20
clear,
years
I
ago.
haven't changed my mind
Now
about
we
it.
want to
I
have
still
characters
don't
that are
think he was the
fleshed
one
out.
who
Yeah,
pulled the trigger.
exactly.
However, that doesn't mean the true culprit never visited him at his home.
We
or
don't
never
have
purchased
any
a rainbow rose from
personality
his garden.
on the Traveler
Whatever the case, we will have to confirm a number
with
of
Dan
things with him.
Slave. Okay.
So
I
you mean the
did
next
not
place
remember
we need
that.
to go is...
Yes, we're going to pay him a visit at his home.
The Carry Bear one. Oh, okay. But yeah, at least we do get to hear our voice sometimes here in the voiceover. The only problem is that Paimon is with us.
Tavern owners a considerable tip.
Like, on all these voice lines, it's like, Paimon is with us. Do we have any voice lines without Paimon?
Here in Mondstadt
Mondstadt is full.
I mean, we have these ones.
Terra Smash!
Terra Smash! Where we see the sinner. Yeah, the Caribou one, I don't remember much of that. But we haven't done it here in this event yet, so... Have I already done this? Random puzzle? Just wanted to stop by and do the puzzle so that I do not forget later. The grunts. Yeah, we have a lot of grunting in his voice lines. Right, I forgot that this girl's name is Salsa. Like, why Salsa? Of all things she could have been named after. Is salsa even a French word? Is if they were trying to like go with a French word? Oh, I forgot to read what she wanted me to do. Place the object doesn't fit the trend of the flowers. Ah, okay, so this one, right? And place it like here? Salsa is just salsa in French is the same as Spanish. Yeah, I mean in Spanish salsa is sauce, like not specifically like salsa like the Mexican salsa, but in Spanish salsa just means sauce, like any sauce. Ketchup is a salsa in Spanish. So I just was wondering if maybe it was also a word in French. Mexican stuff, yeah, like in everywhere else in the world, salsa is like the Mexican salsa thing. While in Spain, salsa is just any sauce, like mayonnaise, ketchup, all of those are salsa. So for me, when someone asks me for salsa, I'm like, okay, so which kind do you mean? Fontaine is like a mix of many Europe stuff, I think. Oh, I thought it was mainly just France. Navia's village is like Italian. Wait, Navia's village as in poisson? The French word for fish?
That should be his house.
Yeah, exactly, poisson, that's a French word.
So many Gardamex stationed around the place. That's pretty unusual, right?
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he won't be harassed or disturbed.
Huh. So there are a lot of flowers in his garden, but Paimon doesn't think we'll be able to pick one without
Spina di Rosula. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Spina di
Which is
Rosula.
exactly why I think there has to be a special connection between him and the killer.
Yeah.
So, should we knock?
Just wait here for now. I'd like to take care of a number of those Gardamex first.
Oh, are we going to fight as her again?
Don't forget, Paimon. I'm actually the real-life captain of the Musketeers.
Oh, we're doing the minigame. Sniper minigame now? I want to fight as her. I want another trial of Chevreuse. Come on, game. Okay then. Okay, that's how you do it. There's one more. Spina themes have an Italian sounding guitar. I did not know that. I think it may be because Italian and French come from Old Latin, so maybe Spina di Rosula is actually Old Latin. Could be.
Paimon's a little nervous now that we know he could be the killer. Can we go over our plan of action again?
I'll go knock on the door and make sure it's safe inside. Once we're sure that we're in the clear, I'll ask him to come with us for a quick round of questioning at the guard's headquarters.
But can't we just arrest him?
We still have no evidence that he's the killer, or that he lent the killer any direct aid. Still, it would be appreciated if you could pick a rainbow rose from his garden for me while I'm talking to him. It'll help the Marachose Phantom confirm Emily's theory.
Okay.
No problem.
Risley gives me British vibes. Yeah. Yeah, Risley doesn't really seem very French. I think I'm going to just do this thing first to get the hydrocule. Not just because of the tea. I mean, the tea as well, but
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste, are you home?
Who could it be at this hour? Oh, it's you, Officer Chevreuse.
Would you mind accompanying
is
me
this
to
the
guard
same person we were
headquarters, Mr.
speaking
Baptiste?
to
We would like to ask
before?
you some questions about
I remember
a
he
case.
had purple clothes.
Oh, is it still regarding the murder case from before?
Risley is French Canadian. Came from my land.
So it is then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Risley is you, isn't it?
Listen, I need you to come with me, Mr. Baptiste.
Miss Chevreuse, I'll save you the trouble.
Wait, Chevreuse?
Oh,
Did
and
he
you
just
two
call
over
her
there?
Chevreuse?
There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Okay.
They really need to give NPCs a bit more like direction on how to pronounce the different names and stuff.
By saving me the trouble.
Back to like how everyone in Liyue pronounces Liyue differently. So I have no idea how to actually pronounce it.
The killer.
Huh?
Yeah, I know Paimon. I also heard him.
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed. The musket you're looking for has been buried in my backyard.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say right now will be used as evidence for the inevitable trial.
Yes, I am perfectly aware of that.
I must say, I hate this feeling.
Oh? Is it because I confessed? Or because you've been proven wrong?
Both, I suppose.
Why did you kill him?
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel, of course. I did it to exact revenge. I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, I'd have been taken away to the headquarters a long time ago. But that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face. After all, he was the one who killed my mother.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child. I was referring to my birth mother.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's records.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother die right in front of him.
So, your novel, it was like a record of your life?
Like seriously, there's a lot of parallels between the story of Fontaine and the fortress.
With many embellished parts.
And France, Quebec, like Quebec was pretty much a bunch of prostitutes
Of a wealthy and influential
that was sent there to populate, and we maintained a very good relation with France. I am learning new things. Huh. In Quebec, it was a bunch of like good for nothing, something that was sent there as settlers, more or less. I'm a good for nothing bastard. Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
If that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against your father. The
But yeah, I'm learning so many things. I had no idea about any of that from before.
That kind of thing from the
Honestly, history is not my strongest suit.
I'm simply skeptical about your motives.
It's simple, really. I've grown tired of everything and don't want to shoulder this burden anymore. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well, as it turns out, you are exactly right. I've become overwhelmed by the aftermath of the murder.
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge, just like that?
Wait, why are you encouraging him, Chevreuse?
Too powerful for me. I've accepted that I will never be able to avenge my mother alone.
And so what? The characters in your book never gave up?
Wait, why is she encouraging him to kill someone?
Killed a man, aren't I? Are you trying to convince me to commit another crime?
What's your father's name? How do you plan to prove the veracity of all of your claims?
Well, I'd like to speak with you privately.
Sure. Why don't we speak privately at the guard's headquarters?
No, it has to be here. I must ensure that we won't be overheard.
Fine. Let's talk here.
When I said won't be overheard, I meant by anyone. I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Don't worry. It's like I'm not even here. At least I don't speak. We can go somewhere else for now.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Please stay safe, Chevreuse.
But yeah, it was pretty much that. We were like good for nothing, almost criminals sent to populate and make France richer. They sent
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
the Joy,
Well,
which,
that depends on what you're going
which
to
literally
tell me.
means girl of joy. And we were persecuted by the nobles that settled and claimed to own land and the church. Then we rebelled against all that, and yeah, At least he says that Paimon can't be trusted.
So,
True.
It seems you believe me after all.
Yeah, I'm learning so many new
Do you want me
things.
to go public with this?
No, of course not. At least, not right now.
I thought we weren't
Then
going
why
to
did
get
you
this
bother
conversation.
telling me?
You've read my work. What do you think? Even if you were to go public with all of this right now, he'd simply deny everything. It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could be used as evidence has long faded away. Even if there might have been a solitary island of truth once upon a time, it has long sunk beneath the waves by now.
My family
Justice
actually
will
came
never
from a...
find him.
I'm not going to pronounce that, like one of the nobles.
I
Though
know
now we
that
all
as the
fucking
captain of the
bastards here.
Special Security and Surveillance Patrol,
Yeah,
you will always stand on the side of
I
justice.
tried to search up a bit about one of my last names.
Do you really think a cushy life in
Not going to
prison
say it.
really constitutes
But when I
justice?
search about it, it seems like
I
it
bet
might
you
have
lead
come
an
from like
extremely comfortable life in the fortress of
from a
knowledge.
bastard
What are you trying to say?
I've been
Portuguese
observing you
prince
from
or
a distance.
something.
Your
So that's fun
portrayal
to
of a
learn,
musketeer
that
was
I might
exquisite.
have some royal
Pull the
Portuguese
trigger of justice
blood in me.
against him. Let the villain get what he deserves.
You want me to let you go so you may complete your revenge?
No, Officer Chevreuse. I know
Yeah.
that would be impossible. No. What I'd like is for you to perform the deed on my behalf.
You're asking someone else to kill someone for you?
Oh, Chevreuse sure is taking her time. What could they be
Purple
talking
blood,
about anyway?
yes! As purple as my hair.
Everyone's worried. What if he decided to attack her?
I see that it does actually look better on the stream now. Doesn't blend in as much with the background. I have full confidence in Chevreuse's fighting skills.
Oh,
A
you
noble?
have a point.
I mean, I don't know if it counts when it's like a bastard prince son or something.
The novelist doesn't want to hear what he's saying to Chevreuse?
I mean,
Sorry to
don't
keep you waiting,
most
you two.
people stem from Genghis Khan or something?
Go.
Did you figure out who the rich person he mentioned was?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He wasn't lying about the musket. It was indeed buried in his backyard.
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name of the rich guy?
Yes, he did. But for now, I have to return to the Special Patrol. There are still a few loose ends I need to tie up.
What's going on? I feel like she's keeping something from us.
I'll probably
Nah.
be quite busy over the next few days, so apologies.
Oh my
if
god,
you
that
don't see me on
tea.
set.
Right.
Oh, Miss
I
happy for the
understand
perp's
that
blood.
knows everything you know. We'll just keep an eye on the steambird then.
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
Oh, nice. We're still gonna help here. We want to help Chevreuse. Chevreuse fight, though. Don't perv on Chevreuse. She's too wholesome. Why is this? Oh, I can claim. That means I can unlock the last... Yeah. Hangout unlocked, so I can do all the monster and lever hangouts someday soonish. Wait, not lever ones, because we don't have Beto. Okay, so we can at least do all these first ones sometime. The more also, the better for corruption. You don't have the bunk. Yeah, I don't. You know, I don't have channel points yet. Okay, we need to wait till 8. I'm gonna make Yukina cosplay literally all the girls, lol. She will probably nail it. It can be weird without the bonks. Maybe I should add a bonk sound alert that I can play whenever I want, just like this.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
I should be able to add the sound effects. I think I can add like 12 or something? 12 or 16? Didn't I just make the time go till morning? Do I need to do another 24 hours? The dancing. I can do another of these while we wait.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Gotta pass the time somehow. Okay, can we continue the quest now? Go to the gathering spot. Paimon being like, we haven't seen Chevreuse. Well, we kind of just hung out with her. So,
Guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
Shut up, Paimon. Can I like stand on... Oh, okay, I tried. I wanted to see if I could stand on the ring. And I just went right through. I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Ayaka and I were just talking about you. Is Chevreuse still not joining us today?
Probably not. We haven't seen her either.
But I want her to join.
Huh? That's such a pity. Director Farina said that we've only got a few small scenes left before wrapping up the entire thing. She even said that
The reference problematic.
everyone can shine in front of the camera.
We were also
You're me.
planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming.
I'm the female version of you, but with like less muscles. Because Ray is not strong.
I've even taken a photo with her.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. Those special patrol folks are like phantoms when they've got a case on their hands.
But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the 2 Musketeers.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came
So it
forward
was
and
released to the
confessed his
public.
crimes, but gave no explanation as to why he pulled the trigger. We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film.
That's fine, I'll hoarder all the power between our family.
From a publicity standpoint, this will draw.
Yeah, you can have the bustles, I can have the teehees.
That your director can be perfectly comfortable with garnering attention through means other than artistic skill.
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the
Time
moment
to
you
work
allowed
out.
yourself to be
Never.
known as the director on our posters.
I don't think I've worked out in like 10 years or so. Honestly.
My popularity
The what? The teehees? Teehee.
Sunk to an all-time low?
Spread to the 4 corners of Tibet.
Farina's voice actor is so good. Ooh, new scenery. What are we doing here? Heard something else while I was going away to grab a drink. Ah. Do I want to know what you heard?
I've been working non-stop with the Film Association, and
You'll
I'm
grab the
absolutely swamped trying to coordinate the film's marketing. So
I mean...
forgive me for not being around more often, but please believe me when I say that I will make sure...
I mean, yeah, you heard really, really wrong there.
Exposure it deserves.
Oh, seems like you've been fighting your own battles.
Yes, that's one way to
Leave
put
me
it.
some titties, I need them too. Never. They're all mine.
Final round of filming. Please allow me to finally introduce you to the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
That name really fits him, honestly, Mr. Morris.
Yes.
10 out of
glad to
10
make your
name.
acquaintance, Mr. Morris. We've heard about the issues you've encountered with your financial situation, and genuinely hope that things have taken a turn for the better.
Oh, well, the situation has indeed improved somewhat.
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all the time. There's no need to blame yourself over it. The good news is that we're almost done filming now, and I would even say that this is the best story I've ever seen.
Is that so? I see. That's great news.
Wasn't Yoimiya supposed to be killed in the film? Wasn't that like revealed in the
We'll mostly be filming
on the live stream when we
from the
saw
street
that?
today to improve the sense of environmental ambiance in some parts of the film.
I'll make my whole Twitch peeps work out. Nope, not me.
And Miss Yoimiya as well. They'll be used to show outsider perspectives on the fates of the two musketeers.
That's right. Ayato should be here any minute.
Bring Ray and Lucy into the gym. Nope, not me. You can take Lucy to the gym.
You're up.
Yep, we'll be ready.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets.
Wide zoom shots of the streets. Okay.
Particularly lovely patches of flowers and grass. Feel free to grab some close-ups of those as well.
Gotcha.
Ready?
Look at how confident we're looking.
Camera!
Workout stream.
Okay, now move the camera slowly. Try to focus on that. What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter?
Uh,
But wasn't it working fine for all the days before?
sketchy.
Can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights, camera, action!
Kind of wanted to start doing those actually. I mean, that could be fun. Why is the camera glitching? Creepy.
This one is broken
Creepy.
too. Veronique, do we have any other spare ones we can use?
Don't we have like 3 of them?
I'm afraid we only brought these 2 today.
What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away. Oh, and you too, Bono. Go find our spare camera in the warehouse and bring it back to the set.
On it.
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay. Is something
For the delay? Was he supposed to be with us
Seems
today?
like there are some issues with the filming equipment today. We're stuck for the moment.
I see.
I like events like this where we have actually interaction between a lot of characters.
Makeup booth. We'll start on the next scene as soon as we get a working camera.
I had to arrive, everyone leaving. Yep. He scared them off.
Shop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to have fallen off. That's super strange. It was perfectly fine just yesterday.
Sketchy.
No time to dwell on that now. Let's get back to filming. Ahem! Quiet on set! Places, everyone! Lights! Camera! Action!
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion in the city.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine, considering how he already looks most days.
I'm a lurk and try to find sleep. Alright, go to sleep.
Oh, we're in the
Sleep tight.
Couldn't you wait until we wrapped up this scene?
No, director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Oh no.
What did you say?
Mr. Bonneau, please take me to where the film was kept right away.
I'm coming too. No, Yoimiya, you have to stay here. Oh.
Farina getting frustrated.
Everyone who's not working on this current scene can go with Bonneau to look for the film. Everyone else,
Have a good stream. Thank you.
up the scene.
Now go sleep.
How could all these problems happen in
Isn't it like
just
super
one
late
day?
for you now? Go to bed.
We're back.
How did it go? Did you find the film?
We found it in the sewers.
Huh? In the sewers? Is the film still okay?
Sketchy.
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it. The others are checking now to see if we lost any specific scenes.
Farina kind of scared when she's pissed. Yeah.
I nearly thought we had lost everything. I really
She was so close to bitch slapping someone.
Okay, but who could have stolen the film and dumped it there?
Could it be some competitors working on other films?
But if they wanted to harass us, why wait until the last day?
To give us less time to repair it, obviously.
Right now. Let's strike while the iron is still hot and wrap this thing up once and for all.
Yeah, let's finish it.
Let's go.
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, The Two Musketeers, has now concluded filming!
Yay.
Paimon is spent. It's so late already.
And go sleep.
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you. Really, you've all helped me so much. I just...
All right. Let's save the awards speech for later, and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing.
Rehearsals? But we just filmed it. What?
Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that even the blubber beast will want in.
As long as we don't have to kill them, I'm fine. Talk to everyone.
Whoa, this place is hopping. Everyone's finally getting to... Hey, Ayato! How's your work going?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine cultural exchange events.
Ooh.
So the next
Does
time
that
we
mean we're
visit,
going to
we'll
get
be
more
doing
events
so
in the
our
future?
capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine detective novels in Inazuma from now on! Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset if that happens? That would be stealing some of her business.
I don't think she'll mind.
You've got a point. She's always complaining that light novels have become bland and too predictable after all.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course. We have also made plans for cross-cultural engagements in the fields of gourmet cuisine, toy making, and artisan craftsmanship.
Whoa! Paimon's getting super excited now!
Yeah, she probably got excited when she heard food.
Participate in all
Farina and Inazuma, that would be cool. She deserves a vacation. Absolutely. Let's speak to Farina. That squeaky voice, though.
My darling clapper loader and camera operator, you've both worked really hard.
Yes.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting a little tired of playing with the clapperboard by the end of it. Worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you shouting, "Lights, camera, action!" into Paimon's ears. The actual dream can't even start until you've yelled that.
Hey, if
That's an interesting dream.
more grand and delightful than your dreams.
We've been through so much together, and that's how your brain remembers me?
That's not Paimon's fault. We just used the clapperboard too much lately.
Yes, give Paimon more nightmares.
Is that we wrapped the film. I'm pretty confident that we'll take first prize.
Farina winning the Farina Award, that would be hilarious.
Hey, no need to mention the official name.
Wait,
Is she embarrassed?
if we did win the prize, would Farina just get a statue of herself?
Come on, I don't need that kind of attention. Xavier can accept the reward on our behalf.
But just imagine! Farina accepting the Farina Award and holding a Farina statue.
Yes.
I'm going back to my dessert now. You all can keep discussing that on your own.
So we get to talk to Chiori as well.
Chiori!
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big social occasions?
Not particularly. But this is still better than Fontaine Fashion Week.
But if this film becomes a big hit, people will definitely come flocking to your shop.
Yes, that's highly likely. As long as the film can premiere as planned.
Are you still worried about the case?
That and all the obstacles we had to face today.
You're right. It's as if all our bad luck just manifested at once.
But why today of all days?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like bad luck.
No, it's not.
Seems more like
We've already
planned.
delivered the film to the editors, so there should be nothing more to worry about.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? You having a good time?
Well, you could say that. Do you happen to know when the party is scheduled to end?
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably
That was a
not until
sketchy
well
question.
after midnight. Is there something that you still have to take care of at home, Mr. Morris?
Oh, well, I'm just not a late night person, so I might take off shortly.
Right.
Oh no! Silly me. I almost forgot something super important.
Oh, what is it?
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but I forgot to bring them over from the warehouse.
Fireworks, you say? Well, that's truly a pity. Sorry things didn't go as planned.
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to fetch all of them by myself.
Me? Are you sure that you can't find anyone else?
Yoimiya saving the day without being aware.
Make this a surprise for everyone. The warehouse isn't far from here. We'll be there in no time. Pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks
I like that
ever
they are
made.
bringing Yoimiya to everywhere. Like,
Before you leave,
her second story quest is in Sumeru as well. It's super wholesome.
But
We need Yoimiya everywhere.
if we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving.
all right.
I mean, I will notice.
The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in
Yoimiya
advance,
trial.
so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
Oh.
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris. It's
They've
probably
blocked
because I'm
off
used to carrying
the
fireworks
area,
all the time, so
apparently.
It doesn't feel like a lot of work to me.
So getting a trial on Yoimiya, does that mean we are going to fight?
It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris.
Oh, cutscene.
The light switch should be.
Like, do they usually make cutscenes like this?
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that?
Do they usually make cutscenes like these in events?
Who's there? Get
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
Oh.
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death.
This
than
is so good.
She fought your assassin to the end to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards.
Wait, why is this so freaking good?
That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake. It has to be. There's no way.
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She'd force my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
Damn, that was so good.
Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
What the hell? That was amazing.
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the second Musketeer.
Wait, what?
Wait, what's going on? This wasn't in the script.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon. This is my final warning.
What is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth. But this last part is all improv, of course.
Holy shit.
Chevreuse, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the second Musketeer.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now.
They're stepping up the cutscenes. It looks awesome. Yeah, that was so good. Sorry, I completely forgot to read the chat.
Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us.
So that's why Chevreuse was missing.
On it.
I love this cutscene. Yeah, that was so freaking good. I feel so sorry for everyone who joins the game later after this event is finished. Like, holy crap.
My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there. With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Eliza. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant. And if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home. I also didn't expect Eliza to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of Mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only...
She's piecing it together.
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
No. You always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice. Again.
That reminds me of how early game players who experienced the first Golden Apple Archipelago feels so bad that new players couldn't experience it.
My brother
And they
were hardly
rerun.
even school age yet.
Yeah.
We were hidden beneath the floorboards.
Yeah, I haven't experienced the Golden Apple Archipelago event,
We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever
but I
take
know
a
about
breath.
them.
All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor.
But we usually don't get cutscenes like these in events, right?
To leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back.
Like these are usually reserved for like
It was only until the next evening.
work and quests and such.
And gathered around our mother.
So this was a really good surprise.
But she had already become cold.
What is Golden
and
Apple
stiff to the
Archipelago?
touch.
It's like a super early event.
Right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that.
If I remember correctly, it's like centered with about Klee and her mother.
That's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why
And I think
became
that's
a
where
musketeer. The man from before
I think
was
that's
also
also
killed
where Jean
brother
got
had
her
nothing to do with it.
her outfit, the
I figured as much.
the skin that she has,
You did?
and also
I
Barbara
once told
maybe.
these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way.
Month-long event there. It's a whole different
How
map.
could I not feel a
Yeah.
sense of regret in him?
You only started 5 months ago?
He confessed
Oh,
faster than any criminal I've
damn,
ever
that's
met.
really
But he
recent.
didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole perpetrator in the case. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got? He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner. So, I decided to play along.
The most recent was about visual, and she had a free skin. Is that where she got the skin?
Hesitation
Oh.
once she saw Morris get
Missed a lot
separated
of
from
cool
the
stuff,
rest of
yeah.
the cast.
Even the bird pet gadget I want to, but they say it's an event exclusive. Yeah, a lot of the like pets that you get are event exclusives.
I figured it out the moment Baptiste
Don't worry,
told
they
me
will
his
surely
father's name.
rerun. That would be nice.
That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Elisa all those years ago.
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
Honestly, one thing about Chevreuse that is such a big difference from Coco is that, and it's really showing how they have improved at making characters throughout the time. With Coco, we all heard about how great she is. She's so intelligent, blah blah blah. And the first thing she does when we meet her is just, hey, we got a sponsor. I don't know who they are, but they're sponsoring us. And it turns out being the Fatui, and like it doesn't show anything about her being intelligent or anything. But we hear a lot of her intelligence before meeting her. But with Chevreuse, it's the complete opposite. We didn't know anything about her, and suddenly now we are like getting to see how intelligent she actually is. So they have gotten much better at storytelling. I mean, I love Coco, but like they did her dirty in the story. They did her so dirty. So yeah, they have really improved the storytelling.
As for the identity of the second musketeer,
Because now we can actually, with Chevreuse, we actually get to see and experience how intelligent she is.
Knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew.
Maybe they just wanted Kokomi to be a genius strategist. I mean, they did tell us that she was a genius strategist all along. Like throughout the Inazuma story up till we meet her. Everyone keeps telling us how genius she is and stuff like that, but they never actually show it to us. They do the tell not show rather than show not tell. So, yeah, they all tell us how smart she is and all that stuff, but we never get to see it in action like with Chevreuse. Yeah, so they improved a lot from Sumeru onwards. They really improved the storytelling. They did not write her very well. Like, yeah, they had an idea of how they wanted Coco to be and told us in dialogue with other people and stuff how they wanted Coco to be. But then we never actually got to see her properly in action. That was super sad because I was super hyped for Coco. And I love her design and everything, but like, when we see her actually in action in the Inazuma quest, it's like she's just an overworked lady. That's it. Lowest point of Genshin, yeah. Inazuma is really rushed, if I remember correctly.
With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption.
Yeah, Sumeru really got good. Like the Arcane quest in Sumeru is amazing. Can't wait to get there again.
My brother. He trusted you.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
I am.
I mean,
thought you could do it as well.
She did arrest him.
To go to hell.
Or,
I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede? I will never.
And the sync between the dialogue and the face.
Lifeless hands. And you would call this ending fair? Is this what you call justice?
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world.
Anarchy!
Today, you'll kill Morris, and tomorrow, his children may come for you.
They should fight each other in the Merpid Ring. Yeah, box it out.
That will only lead to a cycle of revenge.
People would pay to see that.
Destruction of order and civilized society. Fontaine
Literally.
is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice.
I was sad they didn't let us actually fight in the Merpid Ring.
Will not lead a cushy life in the fortress
Because we're too strong or whatever. Like, yeah, of course, let us fight.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them away.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Who cares? NPC number 1.
At least, not today.
Okay, so this was really, really good. And this is not even the last day of the event, right?
Let's go.
We still have more to go. What else is there? Are you okay?
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands.
That stayed there for way longer than I
Who would have
thought.
thought Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he have done something like this?
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story?
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now that you've learned the truth?
Yeah.
Shiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script. Is that still acceptable to you, Miss Chevreuse?
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution that could never work in real life. Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own.
This
set of
reminds me a bit
rules
of
and
like
justice.
the
These different possibilities are what initially drew me.
I think
to
it was in
reading the first
Shenna's
place.
story quest where Yoon Jin is making this opera about her.
What about Veronique? Will she be okay?
It also reminds me a
She
bit
will
of that.
soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Meripede. I'll make sure to give Risley a heads up about it.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads up?
Exactly.
What?
Ahem. All right.
What did they mean?
Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company.
Well
We'll
said,
be starting
Farina.
the post-production process tomorrow. You should join us, Chevreuse. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you?
All right. Count me in.
Have some snacks.
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still some good news that I'd like to share with Chevreuse.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Okay, those dice looked really freaking huge there. I like that they are actually, the TCG, they're actually incorporating it like here and there
Sorry for the
in
wait.
cutscenes and stuff so that it shows that it's part of this world
Is there something else you wanted to tell us?
No,
and
I
not
don't
just
have
like
anything new
minigame.
to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should have another conversation with the two of you. Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes?
I don't know.
When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore, especially when the water was cold.
Oh? Why's that?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision.
Oh, do we get backstory
One
to her
winter,
vision now?
The chilly wind felt
Ah.
almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid that it numbed my toes the moment I stepped in. I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol as well. You could say it was his way of educating his children.
That's pretty
That
strict.
sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy water. The chilling cold took away my senses. I couldn't feel anything but fear and rage. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I realized that if I were to give up, I really would die right then and there. I used all of my strength.
What the hell kind of parenting is that?
Those few minutes felt longer than my whole life up until that point. I did, however, make it to the other side. I've never felt afraid of anything in my life after that, nor have I ever cried again.
That way of teaching would have never worked on Paimon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
that's true,
think
you
that
can
was
float.
the right method for anyone. It's just that Working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helplessness.
Chevreuse.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race?
Just like, anyway.
Swims faster.
I'm game.
You guys go ahead. Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race.
Sure. Are we actually going to swim against her? Okay, we're actually going to have a swimming contest. Is this the swimming contest? I just wanted to catch that.
Whoa, that felt good.
Yes, that was such a good swimming contest.
Water, Chevreuse. You were swimming even faster than Paimon can fly. So, about the special patrol, did you join because of your dad?
Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories growing up.
Oh, so it's due to your love of stories.
Of course, it was only after
Oh my god, when I got to this point I was using Electro Traveler and she gives off particles when you have an Electro unit in your party. Oh.
To be honest,
Yeah, I mean, Electro Traveler is really good for
but I know that no matter
for generating particles.
Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance.
Maybe I should switch to walking mode. But let's catch up first. Okay, she walks fast. Why is she so fast?
Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after getting all that off my chest.
Anytime.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh, you're right. I didn't realize we were so close.
He really did plant a lot of flowers. It's just like how he described it in the story.
Huh? Wait. Paimon, Traveler, look! The rainbow roses in the garden. They're in full bloom now.
They look the same to me as they did before. But okay. If you say so. Can you talk some more, Chevreuse?
It's a bit late. I must thank you for investigating this case with me.
Anytime.
Not on behalf of the Special Patrol this time. It's a personal expression of gratitude from yours truly.
Please take care.
Thank you for looking out for me. I'll see you at the award ceremony. I'd be very surprised if we don't win.
Alright, so we still have like one more day of the event. Wait until 2 days later. Oops, I clicked off the screen. There. Whoopsies. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. I mean, like, Chevreuse gives special particle effects when you have an electro unit, because her thing is overload. Not like energy particles. Oh, okay. I thought you meant energy particles. Yeah, I didn't know that. Huh. That's fun. Go to the film festival venue. I really, really hope that we get her in like 110 pool so that we can save the rest of the wishes for Nahida. I really, really don't want... I mean, Raiden Shogun wouldn't be like the worst to get. But But I also kind of want Nahida. And we lost the last 50-50, so...
Hey there, you two.
So we have a guarantee right now.
I've been buried in marketing and preparing.
Can't wait to get her same.
Post-production.
The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon wonders if we'll win the Farina Award.
Of course we will.
Give it a 90% chance.
Farina! Oh, Paimon didn't know you were already here. You're earlier than everyone else.
I'm sure the others will also be here in no time. Xavier, if we end up getting called on stage, shouldn't you come up with a name for our crew?
What? But we don't even know if we're going to win. I wouldn't want to jinx our chances by celebrating early.
You want to rather be unprepared?
Open your eyes! Surely you've seen the audience's reactions to our film. We've had nothing but critical acclaim. You've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff, right? Didn't they want to increase the number of showings? With the mora you've made from the box office, you can now open your very own film company.
But that's all credit to my amazing crew. You've all helped to make this a reality, so I can't be the only one asked to come up with a name.
Well, give it some thought. I'm sure the crew will respect your choice.
Sure.
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of Meripede?
Huh?
What?
But shouldn't we stay for the award ceremony?
I wanted to ask you two to invite Chevreuse to join us at the ceremony. She's one of the lead roles, after all. I haven't been able to find her recently, so I haven't had the chance to invite her personally. According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case will be personally escorted today by the captain of the Special Patrol to the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
I don't know if we have unlocked the fortress. How do we get there?
Xavier, and maybe try to come up with a few snappy-sounding names.
All right, then I'll leave you to it.
I hope I can actually get to the fortress. Huh. Okay, so like, can I enter it from somewhere here? Let's try. Because I have not unlocked it. Oh, puzzle. I'll leave that for later. Okay, so like, can you like show me a way to get there? Oh, I entered the fortress without having unlocked it. Okay, I don't see any way to do it from here. Get code. Oh yeah, the searchlights. That's right. Let's do that. I completely forgot. Thank you. They could have planned this a tiny bit better. Oh, actually, before we go do that, I'm going to do one thing. Because I don't think everyone knows about this. Oops, I should have maybe aimed it a bit better. You can get a chest by doing that. Ha! I don't think... Oops, I don't think most people know... How do I get up? Okay, up there. I don't think most people know about those things like... that makes like a swimming pattern thing and are invisible, and you can hit them with a bomb to get a treasure. Crimes on stream! Yeah, let's get criminal! Okay, so I need to get caught by one of those lights, right? Catch me. Come on. We are criminals! Your name. Yours first. Yeah, I'm just going to skip this dialogue. Don't really care about it. Come on, come on. Now we get like continue this quest. You can choose a suspend current quest is the one here, right? Yeah, current quest and finished comedy. There. So now it's put on hold. Oh, few points. And yeah, okay, we're still navigating towards that one. Where are the waypoints in here so that I can unlock? Shit, it's not showing me the waypoints. I kind of want to unlock a waypoint. First time I got in the searchlights, I panicked. I didn't know that. Yeah, same. But yeah, before I actually speak to Risley, however you say his name, we're going to the office. Where are the waypoints here? I do not remember. I don't think there's any in this floor, but maybe there's one on the floor over it. Just so I can return here if I ever need to, before actually doing the quests. The music here is really good though. Okay, so waypoint anywhere? Why are they not being shown on the map? Do I? Yeah, I went upstairs. I just went upstairs, but I don't know if I need to go up one more floor, maybe? I don't see any waypoints. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be one up here somewhere, but I can't see it anywhere. That one takes me down, so that's where I came from, I think. I don't even find a way more up, so I think it should be on this floor. Am I going crazy? It's not like inside there or something, right? Okay, let me find the interactive map. Got it on the other screen here. Okay. Okay, so there should be one pretty much around here. So I think maybe you need to do the quest. The dormitory floor, which one was that? The one that is downstairs, at least the comments on the interactive maps are saying you need to finish the Arkham quest first. Lower level production zone. The teleporter's just non-existent. Yes, I think maybe to unlock the waypoints in here, you need the you need to do the Arkham quest. All right then. I guess I'm not unlocking the waypoints here. Alright, let me switch back to the correct tab here. It's annoying that the Genshin tab just closes whenever I check the other screen. Oh well.
The
This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the three of them to you now.
Got another errand to run?
Right, this is the first time meeting him.
Something like that. I'm expected at a party.
Now that's something you don't hear every day. Found a new pastime?
No, it's just a special occasion.
Chevreuse! Risley!
Festivals really do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors at the Fortress of Meripede.
Come with us.
Festival spirit, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. Even our head nurse has gotten herself all worked up preparing super deluxe nutritious shakes.
Speaking of that, are we getting a playable Sidgewin, or however you say her name, sometime?
We've already finished discussing.
I wanna be like Rise so bad.
So,
Wanna be like him, how like super strong, box people around and stuff.
I believe I haven't yet made any promises or guarantees.
Yet full of scars.
You also didn't shoot me down.
All his muscles and doggy ear hair.
You
Yeah.
could give everyone a copy of the newspaper. Perhaps on the day when the cover story happens to, oh, I don't know, expose a certain someone's misdeeds from 20 years ago?
I suppose then a certain someone may soon find himself the most unlucky person in the Fortress of Meripede?
While another two people will soon be hailed as heroes.
Speaking of heroes, did you two need something from me?
Actually, we're here for...
You're here to invite me to the party, right? Don't worry, I didn't forget.
I think Sidgewin will be playable eventually. I don't want eventually, I want now!
And the same to you.
Maybe they were too afraid to release her too soon after Farina because healers. Because healers are really good with Farina. So maybe they want to wait and maybe release her on her rerun or something? That would be fun.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontinalia Film Festival is... the Two Musketeers!
That's a cool poster. They could have added a bit more clapping there. It sounded like 3 people.
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
We won? I can't believe it! I really can't thank all of you enough!
See? My takes on Fontaine's entertainment industry have never been wrong.
Now, please welcome to the stage the producer of the Two Musketeers, Mr. Xavier!
Like the clapping sounds like 3 people clapping every time they do it.
Thank you all so much.
They could have like duplicated the claps a little bit. Maybe added a few more.
Special thanks to...
Time really flies, huh?
It certainly feels that way. It feels like it was only yesterday when you were teaching me to hold a musket.
Oh, actually, it was today.
Of course. I'm
At least for me.
fond of this city. There are so many novel and interesting things that it's been hard to keep track of them all. But how about you? Would you be interested in visiting Inazuma?
Say yes.
I can't say the thought has crossed my mind before, but I'd be willing to consider it now.
Yes, are they hinting at a new event in the future?
It would be wonderful if you could visit
I'm
my
sure they
home
have enough people to record a crowd clapping. They got lazy on that part, yeah.
Did you accomplish all you
They
came
did.
here for?
Yes. And you should visit Inazuma again sometime.
How has Ogura and her business been?
To my knowledge, she's doing quite well.
Tell her I said hi.
I certainly will.
I heard the thunderstorm has stopped.
Yes, and the war has also been brought to an end. Peace and prosperity has returned to the islands.
I quite like
All
this
thanks to
outside.
me.
Perfect for hanging
Even though it
toadstools
hasn't happened in the
to
story yet.
I'd like to offer my thanks again to the entire cast and crew.
We're time travelers now.
Without you, I would have never completed this film, much less had the opportunity to be standing on this stage. With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures.
That has a really nice ring to it.
Then in that case, let's please welcome all the members of Musketeer Pictures onto the stage for a commemorative photo.
Oh, Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking pictures.
Surely the players won't notice the only 3 people clapping, right? Yeah.
This trophy.
No, there's no need. It's so embarrassing.
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yes, I agree.
I can't think of anyone better for the honor.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this.
We are just bullying Farina onto the stage.
2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures!
That's a really nice picture. And we get to see the traveler smiling for once.